Hello YouTube and fellow juggalos. I am finally back with another juggalo related video. While my channel is mostly for movie related stuff, I do enjoy putting in some wicked music content in it whenever I can. This video will explore the best love songs that the horrorcore legends Insane Clown Posse has put on wax so far. Even if they might be looked at as creator of violent music, they still have plenty of tracks regarding the beauty of love. If you consider stalking, obsession and lust as love related. Hell, they even released a romance-filled EP called Tunnel of Love back in 1996. And just to make sure that you know what you're getting into here, these are not tracks that are meant to be put on when you and your significant other want to get in mood, but it's rather a pretty great playlist if you want songs that express the emotional pain of being rejected or losing the one you love, with another mix of violence and dark comedy. As will happen whenever you make a list of stuff, plenty of people will disagree with the choices, and that's of course perfectly fine. Just keep in mind that this is my personal favorites. If you have different opinions, then go wild in the comment section below. So take out a fresh, juicy bottle of Faygo, sit back and enjoy the top 10 Insane Clown Posse love songs.
Let's meet contestant number 1. He's a schizophrenic serial killer clown who says women love his sexy smile.
Starting off the list at number 10 is a song that even non-ICP fans seem to enjoy a lot, which is the Ned Game of the amazing Great Milenko album. This fun track sees our wicked clown duo as game show contestants in a wicked version of the dating game. They take turns in trying to woo over a girl named Sharon, with their most smooth and sexy responses to her questions that include asking what they would do on their first date and how they would show her that they are the right man for her. It's a funny song that would have been higher up on my list if I hadn't overplayed it too much over the years.
Yeah, dog! How you gonna diss your mama?
At number 9 we have the newest track on this list with Hated to Death from the mighty Deathbop. This song is sadly also the only one on this list that received a music video, which I sadly am unable to use due to copyright claims by a company called Ingrooves. This track deals with a common theme of these songs, which is rejection. In Hated to Death we hear the thoughts from a guy who is obsessed about a girl that he hardly knows. His obsession goes from love to hate as he is unable to get past the fact that he cannot get this girl, and so he would rather want her dead so he can move on. The song and its accompanied music video might be a bit more slick and polished than most of the other stuff, but it still gets the message and planned atmosphere across in a great way. At number 8 we go back to the 90s with a song from a perfect EP for this topic, as Cotton Candy comes from their EP Tunnel of Love. And no, it's not the only song from that EP on this list. As with the previous song, I'm not allowed to use snippets from this track either, this time by a company called the Orchard Music SME. Cotton Candy is a funny track about how they view the arts of cunnilingus. It's just a goofy, silly and comedic track with a lot of energy for what would most consider to be the peak era of Insane Clown Posse. It's also one of the few songs here where Shaggy 2 Dope also gets to play a part. These love songs are usually dominated by Violent J, so it's nice to have a little bit of 2 Dope in the mix as well. At number 7 we go back to one of the newer songs on this list with Vera Lee of the Bang Pow Boom album. Vera Lee tells a story of an unpopular teenager who starts to get haunted by a girl from his school who recently passed away. It's a different narration from what we're used to, as we are put into the head of the one who is being haunted by the other person, which gives the song a different vibe. Vera Lee is creepy, haunting and brilliantly executed, proving that the latest stuff to do as delivered can still hold up with the classics. And at number 6 we got an old school one with the oldest song on this list, with The Stalker, coming all the way from 1993 Beverly Kills 50187 EP. This ruthless song puts Violent J in full stalker mode, and his young, careless energy mixed with the bumping and soothing beat makes The Stalker into one of the best songs from the earlier days. The addition at the end of a real taped message from a guy who allegedly stalked Violent J's girlfriend at the time just puts the perfect ending to an insane and creepy song.
Hey, it's Dave. Ed. Surprise. This is gonna be short and sweet, so just bear with me for a minute, okay? I know what I want. I mean, it's weird. I'm not confused at all.
Are you gonna let me in? Hello?
After the halfway mark of number 5, we got In My Room from the Hell's Pit album. This chilling song is about a guy who has fallen in love with a spirit that only appears when he's all alone, and also how far he's willing to go to keep her. It deals with loneliness and the desperation of wanting to be loved in a unique way. It's an entertaining, dark track, well produced, with a cool chorus. The vivid visual storytelling that Violent J does here proves that he is one of the best at this stuff, and it doesn't take more than one listen before you will walk around and suddenly hear Shaggy 2 Dub's Tap Tap in your head.
Bright future ahead of her. She could have gone on to enormous possibilities.
We stay with Hell's Pit on spot number 4 on this list with Angels Falling. This is a simple track about dealing with the loss of a loved one. I think the simplicity of it might make some surprised that it's so high on my list, but I just love this song. The guy Jay portrays in this song is trying whatever he can to bring down a certain angel from heaven by whatever means possible. The way the entire track is orchestrated is on point, and you can feel the despair and lost love from Jay's performance. Angels Falling is another awesome track of one of their best albums to date. Getting close to the top now, and we got some true classics coming up from now on. At number 3 we go to the Riddlebox album with the song Cemetery Girl. As you can probably guess by the title, the track tells the story of a lovely dead girl that Violent J digs up from the local cemetery to have some quality time together. What to say about this track that Juggalos haven't already said for the last 20 plus years. Hell, the instrumentals of the song is even the ringtone that I wake up to every day. Cemetery Girl is simply ICP perfection. And that says something, as we still have 2 more songs to go. Two songs left, and the runner-up is Prom Queen from the 1996 Tunnel of Love EP. This is an amazing song about a guy who gets rejected in a humiliating way when he asks the girl he loves to go to the prom with him. This is the final straw for the guy who has lived his entire life as an outcast of society. So he seeks revenge and gets his attended prom night by murdering the girl and dragging her to his decorated cellar. It's one of their most harrowing songs ever, and the excellent lyrics makes it easy for you to visualize the brutal events that take place on the track. The song is actually able to make you feel what the guy is going through, as an unpopular outcast with a gruesome childhood, while at the same time describing the horrifying acts that take place. Prom Queen is beautifully executed, and I highly recommend it regardless if you are into ICP or not.
That I show Christina night like no other, 'cause after all, that's how my daddy did my mother. Our seniors.
And at number 1 we got my favorite Insane Clown Posse song of all time, and a well-deserved song to take the top spot in this list. The song is of course the tragic tale of Under the Moon from the Great Malenko album. Just like with Prom Queen, the storytelling is so good and the visuals just come to life when you listen to it. This might just be the best performance that Violent J has ever done on the mic, as you can feel every single of his disturbing, maniacal and vivid rhymes. If you have come so far in this video and are unfamiliar with ICP's music, then give this song a go and I think you'll be hooked. So that's it. Again, this is my personal list, and I'm sure if you're a seasoned juggalo that your list would be different. If you want to, then feel free to list your own favorites in the comment section below. And you're not that familiar with the music from Insane Clown Posse, or perhaps never heard the music at all, then I do hope that this video will make you want to explore more of their 30-year-long career and what they're all about. If you enjoyed this video and have a taste for the macabre in movies as well, then check out my channel, as what I mostly do is review horror movies, and I don't focus on new mainstream ones, but rather I search out for the obscure, forgotten ones from all over the world. There's also a Patreon page in my name if you feel like supporting the channel. Much clown love to all the juggalos out there, and as always, thank you for watching.